Academic assessment, understanding the learner, the process, and the outcome. As an educator, you are trained to create a curriculum that is based on higher education standards. Stand in front of the class, give a lecture, hand out homework, and test students on the knowledge they have learned. But is that enough? The purpose for assessment or testing is to find out if any students are in need of any assistance through diagnosis, evidence of progress, feedback of the respondent, which are the students, evaluation of teaching or curriculum. Why would it be important for the teacher and the student to conduct assessments? For the students, we have to realize that students come from various cultures and backgrounds. The way they are raised, the way their culture is, can indicate what level of education and understanding they might have. Also, students are at various levels of education and comprehension. They might not understand things as quickly as other students. Also, they have different academic goals. They might have different aspects and concepts that they're trying to figure out that the others are not interested in. Assessments and questionnaires allow the educator to see his or her student's progression through the course and curriculum. Plus, it opens up lines of communication between the teacher and the student. There are ways that you can find how to understand better your students and how the students can understand better you. Oftentimes they don't want to raise their hand to ask questions, and this allows a student to be able to ask a question privately. What are the current assessment instruments that are being used today? Some educators use quizzes to be able to test impromptu quizzes, midterm exams, final exams, and either pre-course surveys or questionnaires, or at the end of a survey of a course. Are those assessments adequate to assist teachers and students in reaching academic success? What do they truly need? There are two theories and researchers that I'm going to discuss: Rogowsky's Sociocultural theory and Kolb's experimental theory in terms of assessment and why we need to assess. The Sociocultural theory. According to this theory, we discover these options or these concepts. Student development is through cultural and social interactions. Students' learned skills are used to problem solve. Educators guide students with more subject matter experience to teach those who are in need of more assistance. Here's an example. I teach a graduate nursing medical Spanish course. My class demographic of 9 students are 4 Asians, 2 Hispanics, and the rest Caucasian. They all have the shared goal to learn medical conversational Spanish, but I added a cultural component to this so that they can find meaning in their learning, and that is sociocultural learning. The next is experiential theory. These are what is in experiential theory. A learner's experience is a valuable tool. Each student has a different learning style. A student is taught to build on the previous knowledge to create new meaning. Where we find this very beneficial is that students are able to build upon what they already know. If they know their learning style, then they can adapt themselves to have a better experience. Valuable tools of assessment: Kolb's learning style inventory and detailed feedback. I have taken Kolb's learning style inventory as an employee and also as a student. It assesses students' preferred learning style. The benefit for an educator is a comprehension connection between the students and the curriculum. For students, it makes meaningful knowledge because they understand what they're learning. Detailed feedback. Educators and students reflect thoughtfully to curriculum teaching methods. Benefits. Educators are able to make adjustments in curriculum and methods to accommodate student needs. Students have the ability to take ownership in their learning. There are several resources for educators so they get more understanding of these assessments. Through the California Adult Literacy Professional Development Project, there are many links for teachers to use to accommodate their curriculum. Internet resources for higher education outcome assessments also assist educators in creating assessments. Academic Assessment: Understanding the Learner, the Process, the Outcome by Lydia Lozano for North Central University.